Have you ever wondered how video games into existence? Rewind to the mid-20th century, a period of technological evolution. In the 1950s and 1960s, the foundations of the gaming industry were laid. Back then, computers were enormous, bulky devices used mostly by universities and the military. However, a few visionaries recognized their potential for entertainment, including a group of students at MIT. In the early 1960s, they designed Space War, one of the first ever video games. It was a simple game. Players controlled spaceships around a star, attempting to shoot each other down. This game ignited a wave of creativity and innovation in entertainment. By the 1970s, the first home console, the Magnavox Odyssey, was launched. It was a basic console with simple graphics and limited games, but it was a game changer. For the first time, video games could be played at home. The Odyssey set the stage for future gaming consoles, revolutionizing the way we play. From Space War to the Odyssey, these pioneers redefined computers as not just work tools but also as mediums for entertainment. So, from university mainframes to home living rooms, the stage was set for an entertainment revolution. Remember when arcades were the hotspots for gamers? The 70s and early 80s saw the rise of arcade culture. This period, marked by the boom of arcades, changed gaming forever. Arcades emerged globally, from busy cities to serene suburbs, becoming the epicenter of the gaming community. They glowed with neon lights and echoed with digital sound effects, creating the perfect environment for forming friendships, fostering rivalries, and battling for high scores. Then there were the games, iconic titles like Pong, Space Invaders, and Pac-Man, which continue to resonate with gamers. Pong, a simple table tennis simulation, captivated players with its minimal design and competitive gameplay. Space Invaders, with its pixelated aliens, became a global symbol for video games, leaving a lasting influence. Pac-Man, the cheerful dot-munching character, became an instant classic, consuming both quarters and players' time. It even transcended arcades to enter popular culture, inspiring chart-topping music. The pivotal role Atari played in promoting this arcade culture should not be overlooked. With their innovative machines, they breathed life into these games, and their marketing efforts established video gaming as a mainstream pastime. The arcade era was a significant period in the gaming world, paving the way for future technological advancements. This was a time of innovation and exhilaration, with gaming boundaries being constantly challenged. The arcade era was a golden age for video games, but it was just the beginning. Next, we'll see how the advent of home consoles revolutionized the gaming world, altering our gaming experiences forever. But what if you could bring the arcade experience into your home? Picture this. It's the mid-80s to 90s. The concept of home gaming was being realized. This era saw the birth of home consoles, dramatically changing the world of gaming. Leading this change were Nintendo and Sega. Nintendo, initially a card company, shook the world with its Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, introducing classics like Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda. Sega, meanwhile, offered the Master System, notable for its colorful graphics and unique games. Sega's crowning moment came with the Sega Genesis, featuring the iconic Sonic. As the 90s progressed, Sony entered the scene with the PlayStation. This was pivotal. The PlayStation introduced 3D graphics in a CD-ROM format, allowing for larger, more complex games. It launched titles like Final Fantasy VII and Metal Gear Solid, which became household names. Sony's entrance signified not only a technological shift, but a change in how video games were perceived, no longer just for kids but entertainment for all. These consoles transformed the gaming industry, bringing the arcade experience home and shaping the gaming world as we know it. These consoles were not just machines, they were the catalysts that transformed gaming from a pastime into a culture. Now imagine a world where games are not tied to physical discs or cartridges. Welcome to the dawn of the digital age of gaming, a time of upheaval and innovation. In the 2000s, a quiet revolution commenced as digital distribution began to reshape the industry. Gone were the days of physical discs and cartridges. Instead, we could download games directly to our devices. This shift was groundbreaking. One key player in this revolution was Steam, launched by Valve Corporation, which transformed from a platform for updating their own games into a comprehensive service offering a multitude of games from various developers. Around the same time, console manufacturers ventured online with Microsoft's Xbox Live and Sony's PlayStation Network. These platforms weren't just for multiplayer gaming, they offered a digital marketplace for users to buy and download games directly to their consoles. This marked the onset of the decline for traditional game stores. As the years passed, mobile gaming emerged. With the advent of smartphones, popular titles like Angry Birds and Candy Crush Saga became household names, and gaming became an on-the-go activity. With digital distribution and online gaming, the world of video games was about to change forever. The rules were rewritten and boundaries blurred. The digital age had arrived, and it was here to stay. So, where are we heading in this vast universe of video games? The future of gaming is illuminated by technological advancements and game developers' creativity. One key trend is virtual reality, or VR. Technological progress is making VR games more immersive, offering gamers realistic experiences. Imagine being in a different world, interacting with characters as if they were physically present. This is what VR promises. Another trend is augmented reality, or AR, which combines digital information with the real world, creating a blend of reality and fantasy. This opens up exciting opportunities for game developers. Then there's cloud gaming, which removes hardware restrictions. With it, high-end games can be played on smartphones or tablets, streamed from powerful servers. This could broaden gaming's accessibility. Furthermore, artificial intelligence and machine learning could redefine game design, facilitating dynamic, responsive worlds that adapt to players. Picture a game where characters learn from your actions, and the story alters based on your decisions. As we stand on the brink of a new gaming era, one thing is clear: the journey of video games is far from over. The future holds thrilling developments that will continue to challenge what's possible, making gaming an even more immersive, dynamic, and captivating form of entertainment.